Hello everyone! So today we're going to be continuing our Simple Empire series by looking at a scenario where Germany forms an empire in 2025. As a reminder before we get started, multinational alliances like NATO, CISTO, the EU, and the UN are not a thing in these videos. If you like videos like this, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me and I appreciate your support. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so here we have Germany. It's represented by the color red. That's because it's our focus nation and it's probably going to be doing all the attacking. And the first thing we got to do is we've got to buff Germany in some way. And really, Germany's economy is already pretty good. It's really only lacking in its military. Its military is not bad, but it's not particularly good either. So we're just going to increase the size of its military. It's already very technologically advanced. So all it needs is just more manpower, and that's what we're going to give it. So the first thing that Germany is going to do is it's going to send an ultimatum to Austria. Now, Austria and Germany used to be a single country in the past, back in World War II, but since then, Austria has made it so it cannot join any political or military alliances, nor is it allowed to host any foreign military bases on its land. So in this case, Germany is going to come to it and say, hey, I don't care about your constitution. You're going to join us. If not, we're going to invade you. And of course, Austria is a very peace-loving nation, and they're going to decide to just join Germany so that they don't have to worry about going to war. Next up, Germany's going to start looking for other expansion targets, and it's going to send an ultimatum to Luxembourg. Now, Luxembourg is not going to be up for being annexed, and instead of being annexed, it's going to tell Germany that it's joining an alliance with Belgium, the Netherlands, and France. And with that alliance being made, Germany decides that it doesn't want any part of attacking that coalition. Germany is then going to look to another neighbor for a potential expansion target, and that's Czechia. Czechia is not having it itself after learning from Luxembourg, and it decides to form up an alliance between itself, Poland, and Slovakia. Once again, Germany doesn't want any part of attacking this alliance, so it backs down. Germany realizes that no nation's going to take it seriously unless it goes on the attack and shows people that it's willing to go to war for these lands, so Germany decides to declare war on its northern neighbor of Denmark. Now, Denmark is not known for being a particularly strong country, but Germany does want to take this land, so it's going to start its invasion by attacking into Jutland and taking the southern parts of the peninsula, before then crossing over the islands and getting on Sjælland. Once it gets on Sjælland, it takes the capital of Copenhagen, and Denmark decides to capitulate. With Denmark capitulated, Germany takes it all for itself and begins looking for its next conquest. Following the conquest of Denmark, Germany decides to take the lightly defended island of Iceland. The Germans declare war on Iceland and start a naval landing in the southern peninsula, where they quickly take the capital of Reykjavik and much of the population around the capital. With the capital taken, Iceland capitulates, and Germany annexes the entire island for itself. Germany sends another ultimatum to Czechia, in which case they agree, giving considerable border territory to Germany. With its eastern border settled for now, Germany decides it wants a port on the Mediterranean and decides to attack Slovenia. The Slovenians fight especially hard, but they're no match for the Germans as they push it and take Ljubljana. With its capital taken, Slovenia capitulates, and Germany takes over the whole nation. With the port of Kotor not enough for the German Empire, Germany makes an overture to Croatia, offering to pay for the Istrian Peninsula. Now, Croatia knows that if it doesn't take up the offer, they'll be invaded anyway, so they decide to take up the offer. Now that Germany had its ports on the Mediterranean, it decided to go to Poland, stating that the Pomeranian and Silesian territories were still part of Germany. Germany knew this would be unacceptable to Poland, so when Poland refused, Germany decided to declare war on Poland, the Czech Republic, and Slovakia. Germany starts the war by breaking the front line into 3 distinct zones. To the north, Germany would attack, taking the city of Stettin and going to the Oder line just across the border. Germany would then go on the defense to everywhere south of its border with Poland. As for its territories with the Czech Republic and Slovakia, it would go on the offensive. Germany crosses the border into Czechia and takes the city of Pilsen, and soon after takes Prague. It pushes up out of Austria and takes the city of Brno, combining its front lines and taking over much of southwestern Czechia. Further east, Germany takes Bratislava and then moves into the eastern part of Czechia to take Olomouc, combining its front lines there. Germany then pushes across Slovakia to take Košice and knocks out Slovakia. Meanwhile, Poland breaks through the defenses to the southern parts of Germany and takes the city of Dresden. However, that doesn't stop Germany, as they take the city of Ostrava and capitulate Czechia. Germany then begins its main attack in the north again, as it pushes on to take Danzig, while the group in the center pushes to take Poznan. Groups coming out of Slovakia take Krakow, and groups coming out of Czechia take Wrocław. The two central groups come together, and they cut off the force attacking into Germany. The Poles that took Dresden now try to break out back into Poland, but they're stopped just short of breaking out, and the German forces then push in to destroy the group. With most of the Polish army lost in western Poland, all the German units start pushing forward again, pushing steadily towards Warsaw before they finally get there and take the city. The Poles relocate their capital to the city of Lublin, but it soon falls as well, and Poland is forced to capitulate. In the peace, Germany decides to take all the territory of the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Poland for itself. With its eastern claims now obtained, Germany decides it's time to finally go after its claims in the west. Germany declares war on Luxembourg, which drags in the Netherlands, Belgium, and France. Germany quickly pushes into Luxembourg and capitulates the territory within a few hours. It then utilizes the Rhine River to push in and take Amsterdam, capitulating the Netherlands. Germany then hooks south, taking the capital of Belgium and capitulating that nation, while also invading across to Alsace-Lorraine and going and taking the city of Metz. But France is a nation that's hard to be fought. It pushes back into Belgium, as well as into eastern France. France tries a counterattack of its own and takes much of the coastline of the Netherlands and Belgium, but Germany tries an old tactic, attacking out the Ardennes and sweeping towards the Channel. Finding themselves outmaneuvered, the French attack south and break out, but they lose a lot of equipment in the process. This drastically weakened France, allowing Germany to come back and take most of the land they'd lost. Germany then breaks out to the southeast, attacking into the French camp and approaching Paris from the east. They wrap around Paris to the south, then move in and take the city, capitulating France. In the peace deal, Germany takes all the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and a significant portion of northeastern France. And that about does it for this episode of Simple Empires. As you can see, Germany dominates continental Europe and spans from the English Channel to Belarus. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and if you would, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and tell me what you think of this German Empire by leaving a comment below. Anyways, I'll see you next time as we pick another nation in Simple Empires.